First and foremost, I have no idea what I'm doing. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Hey. So as you can see, the straight hair is on its last leg. So I thought now would be a great time for me to finally try Bantu knots. If you check my description box, you know that I have been relaxer free for the last 9 years. And yes, I've never tried a Bantu knot. Throughout that span of time, I've looked at hundreds and hundreds of YouTube videos about Bantu knots, and I just never got the courage to actually try it. I always feared that either the curls would come out really tight or that my hair wouldn't dry and it would look a hot mess. I'm already planning on washing and reverting my hair really soon, so now would be a great time as any to go ahead and try Bantu knots. So my hair has been straight for about 2 weeks now and the roots have already started to revert. Today I'm going to go in with the slightest bit of my fave, which is the Lotta Body Wrap Me Foaming Mousse. And I'm going to use the slightest bit of this on the sections just to give me a little bit of hold and shine and kind of hydrate my hair without shrinking it too much. Not really sure if my ends are going to stay tucked, so I do have some bobby pins on hand. Also, to make sure that I have the mousse thoroughly distributed, I do have my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, and I also have a rat tail comb just in case I need to smooth my ends. So I'm going to go ahead and take this ponytail down. Again, this is 2-week-old hair. And she's ready for shampoo. So I don't want to do super tight curls, but I also don't want them to be like an effortless beach wave. I'm not interested in that. I want like some type of happy medium. So I'm gonna go in medium size sections. I'm also not gonna use a comb to part my hair, because I don't want the takedown to be impossible. This is probably a good size section. When I say I'm going to use the slightest bit of mousse, like for this size section, I'm going to use not even a full pump of the mousse. And I'm going to just rake that through just to make sure that it's not tangled. I'm gonna brush it. I don't think I'm doing a good job at this. Just gonna put a little bit of extra mousse on the ends and make sure they're as smooth as possible. And then tuck them under the knot. And surprisingly, it's staying without a bobby pin. I'm not doing this right. Okay, so it's staying without a bobby pin. At least this side is. So Okay, so I'm all done the Bantu knot. Initially, I thought that this one was going to stay in without a bobby pin, but it actually wound up unraveling. So I did go in and add bobby pins to all of the Bantu knots. I'm going to go sit under the dryer for maybe an hour, hour and a half, just because I want to make sure that these are set. Of course, because I was working on previously straightened hair, I didn't want to use a lot of mousse. I also didn't want to use a lot of mousse because I didn't want to play myself and have to worry about my hair not being dry. So I'm going to go sit under the dryer for about an hour, hour and a half, and come back and hope for the best. I don't know why I'm so nervous to do this. I'm going to put a little bit of this Honey's Handmade Sugar Honey Iced Tea Hair Silk Serum on my hands. This is from the Honey's Handmade Melba's Kitchen collection. A nice and lightweight oil. I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to twist it. See if it's dry. Let's remember that I have no idea what I'm doing. Another one. Oh, that one was really good. Okay. Okay, I'm feeling better about this. I'm feeling better. I'm trying not to be so excited. Okay. I tried not to be so excited about this. I also don't know how to separate this. So I was extra intentional with not using a lot of product. So now I need to figure out how to separate these because I don't really know how. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna do this type of thing. See where it kind of naturally separates. And just twirl. Y'all know I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. So hopefully this is coming out all right. Hope this is coming out okay. I'm just kind of separating it where it's naturally coming apart and making sure I smooth it with the oil that's on my hands as I'm separating it, just to kind of help with frizz. Is this coming out okay, y'all? Did I figure it out? Did I get it on the first try? This might have came out kind of cute. Definitely going to have to go through and separate and fluff this a little more, but I don't think that this came out bad. I don't think this came out bad at all. This is my very, very, very first time ever doing Bantu knots. Let me remind you again that I don't know what I'm doing. Starting off on straight hair was definitely the way to go. You guys saw that I struggled with getting my ends to stay tucked, which is why I had to use the bobby pins. Of course, I don't straighten my hair often, so the next time I try this will probably be on blow-dried hair. I 100% guarantee that I'm never going to try a Bantu knot on freshly washed hair just because I know it wouldn't dry in time, even with sitting under the dryer. I wanted to use enough product to make sure that each strand was coated, but not enough to where it was going to revert my hair. I made sure to brush that small amount of product through with my detangling brush. I also went through and applied additional small amount of product to my ends and combed that through with a rat tail comb. I do suspect that if I try this on just blow-dried hair, I might be able to get away with not using any bobby pins, but of course I'll have those on hand if I do need them. I also want to stress that I did keep my hands nice and oily with the Sugar Honey Iced Tea Hair Silk Serum from Honey's Handmade. So not only did the Hair Silk Serum give me some shine, it also helped me maintain the definition that we set in with the Bantu knot. So I don't have a ton of frizz after separating and fluffing my hair a little bit. And I'm still not done. Like, this is not as voluminous as I would have it to be. So I'm probably going to go in and fluff a little bit more. Again, I want to stress that I have no idea what I'm doing, but I am not mad at the results of this Bantu knot out. Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.